Okay, back into it. So, whatever. Trying to cover a lot at a pretty fast pace here. While the game is happening, we did have like I don't even remember it now. I was doing something else for a second. I don't think I paid that much attention to it. Oh, we poured it right off the bat and then won the first team fight, right? Okay, so that went extremely well. That was awesome. So right here, we gotta know every little push here is I mean, was that on purpose to dodge that? I suppose it happens naturally. I don't know. I think we just kind of dodged. I mean, props if you dodged it on purpose, but we could have got hit by more stuff there, and we were pushed out a little bit. Potentially pretty dangerous, right? So something's happening up there with the Bucky. Nice. So that happens. Yeah, there's like a few things to do here, right? So she dropped that while we were right here. So there's a few things we can do. One thing is we have enough shift charge, we can immediately just get up here and just support the team, wait it out, stay alive, do what we need to do, and we'll rejoin after this thing is gone. Let's say we land around here. So now this guy is here. We can shoot this. Yeah, I guess that works. But yeah, we're kind of stuck doing this. And then this thing bounced off of that and came towards us. And then we just barely dodged it. So overall, it wasn't too bad. It ended up working out. We did lose 2 people, though. And then now he's doing a good ultimate. So hopefully we don't use our ultimate right now. Nice dodge. Good thinking. So it didn't dodge. I want to look at this because, yeah, how does this dodge work? I think you have to dodge extra early. That's the only thing I really know about it. So yeah, it still got you. It might just have a long thing. That might have been like, you know, when it finally went on you, it might have just been after your iframes. It might just be pretty long how it works. Like the duration of hitting you with that shit might just be long. So, but I've definitely iframed it before though, right? Like, so I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, we gotta leave immediately when we're in this position because we just don't have anything. I mean, the whole team is pushing us. It's already been the end of the team fight, so we don't want to die right now. Like the second that happens, I'll just leave to stay alive because I don't even know if I have any healers with me. But to be fair, it's not that bad of a situation for like getting a squishy kill. Yeah, I mean, that is also true. But I don't think you were really thinking about that though. I think you were just shooting, and then you were gonna save yourself right afterwards. But there was just way too much coming at us with like the strong ultimate as well. We basically want, you know, he's gonna go after us because he's continuing his ultimate, and we can just get rid of his ultimate. By being the last one he hits, but then we get away, right? And then that's the end of his ultimate. And then we can get the team back together. And they used their Squirrel ultimate. They used his ultimate. I think they used another thing as well. I guess it was this one. So that's quite good for us. That even though they won that team fight, we're right here at the first point right after spawn. So overall, this is like a good situation for us to be in. So now we can just take advantage of it. We got our ultimate. Excuse me. Okay. But it does make me think like, okay, well, we got 2 squishies right here. So maybe we can kind of take advantage of it. But overall, maybe. But also, we just need our team to come back. So she died again. You know, we saw what she did. She kind of pushed out right into the middle of them and died. So she'll be back. Hopefully, you know, she can learn to be more useful. So, like, this is pretty risky in the sense of, like, instead of being... I'm trying to get him, but I'm being clever about it. I just kind of walk all the way out because I didn't even look this way. Like, I don't even really... If she's still here, is she going to hit me with fox form? Is she going to... You know what I mean? Like... So I don't think... Oh, okay, we did see her leave or whatever, but still, I don't know what's on the other side of this. Yeah, she could still be there, right? I don't really know what's here. If I have the confidence that I can hit him with headshots over and over again and kill him, then I could see why I might push more. But so far, we're really not capable of that overall. We need to like hit the practice range a lot and to develop our ability to have the confidence to do that. And now we're like flipping over here and we're going to like play this part But yeah, we died, right? Because the whole situation is just not very good. Like, potentially we could have survived that, you know. Potentially we could have even got the kill on him, you know what I mean? But the way we did it didn't look too competent to me. I would be like, I don't want to run. See how like far away from the door I am immediately? And I'm right beside this guy. This guy now has even more tools to fuck with me, right? Not to mention he can literally just body block immediately and there's no chance I can hit him. So let's say I do this though. Because it is kind of uncomfortable to stay close to the wall. Like stay right here. He would have just body blocked, you know. So maybe we want to try to move out. We also don't have to hit him immediately. We can kind of slink out and we can do more move like that. Because we have to wait for time anyway. But let's say this happens, you know. Yeah, so it makes sense to like intuitively dash this way. But yeah, we want to be kind of dashing backwards. Because we lost our chance to, I mean, what, like you want to go here and then kill him. But there's just too much going on, I think. And we need to confirm. If our team is all right here, then we can fuck around and try to get this kill. While also knowing all I got to do is immediately dash back in on my team. But we don't know any of that kind of stuff, right? We just walked out. As far as we know, it's just like this where we're by ourselves. You know what I mean? So I think that kind of explains why we went that way instead of going this way, right? And then he died too because he tried to immediately support us doing a play that's not like we're doing a play that's not going to work. And then we also had our teammate wanted to support us. You know what I mean? Like, and then he also died immediately right there. It's not very good. And then this guy, you know what I mean? We could have had these two DPS instead of these two guys dying. They could have been right back here, and then we would have pushed out, right? And then now everybody would have been together basically. Yeah. Everybody would have been together besides this person running off to the side again. Alright. So, this guy did it too, right? We both kind of... Our two other DPS... Let me say their names. Star-Lord and the other guy. What the hell is the name? Human Torch. They kind of like were challenging the enemy too close without any backup. And then that's what he did too. He just walked right out into the fight like he's a tank. And it made no... And he just died for it, right? Like, this is the type of stuff that, like, around this rank, you'll see stuff like this happen a lot. Where the games will just be just at a full stalemate. Because people keep making decisions like this. So we can see this in real time. We can observe this. And now he's kind of alone, but he probably won't die. Since he, you know, he's playing a bit smarter. He knows to be careful and to back up. And you got the healers right here. So yeah, this is pretty good. So we weren't watching from your perception. Your point of view. So, but yeah, I was thinking it's starting to look good because they keep diving us right here over and over again, which is stretching them out and giving us a chance. So let's check it out. So one thing we can do... Oh, you're on controller. Because I was going to say, you use like a little bit of shift, and then you just bunny hop through here, and then you'll be through here pretty fast. Yeah. I don't know if that's an option on controller. I know you can do it, but I don't know how hard it is to like get it to happen. Yeah, that was unnecessary. We're about to engage in the fight for the first time, so we don't really want to use that. I'll just give that tip out again. And it also was kind of like... It did allow us to do kind of a cool move of jumping in. But it's like we missed every shot and now we're kind of too far out. Like we could have just played this. Played the angle and start shooting at him. You know what I mean? Now we're kind of all mixed up. And we could get focused as well. Like this guy could be doing a really good job of hitting us. That's why I feel like it's kind of unnecessary to be trying to do this. Like you might see people like... I don't know, like an Angela or like a Captain America. They do stuff like that sometimes. But they have like tank health pools. And even then, it's risky. They can die pretty fast. But anyway, that's fine. So again, it's a bit too risky in the sense of like, we're just kind of all up right in front of them. And they can literally just kill us. But we do have a relatively good situation. Because like we have this shield. She can shield us. And in general, we're getting some heals. And then he's actually going to pop up and try to help us out too with the shield. Or whatever he's trying to do. Maybe he's trying to do that. I just made it up. But you see my point, right? We could have played the angle a little bit. Flew up here. Full health. Boom. I have my ultimate and I'm on top of you, right? I would have not taken any risk doing that. Not that we needed to always take no risk. But we're just kind of like jumping out here. You can't kill me. You can't kill me. Ooh. Ult right in your face. Because there's like a 1.5 seconds delay before we could shoot. And even after we could shoot, if this is a decent Bucky, boom, 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 just shoots you right in the face 3 times, and it's over, right? Alright, we can check it out from his perspective. Yeah, so he was kind of focused on Strange. So he did slow you down and do a knockdown, but he missed all of his main shots. So at this rank, it's kind of reasonable, right? He's probably not going to hit his shots. He might hit one shot, but he probably won't kill me. It's reasonable to kind of assume that, but we don't need to be flexing that in their face as much as possible. We could play as if they're at a higher level, and that can make us kind of better, right? But anyway, bunch of stuff. But overall, it's a great opportunity to use our ultimate. I totally agree. We get, while they're stretched out, and it's inconvenient for them, and they probably have their healing ultimates, which makes it less good. We can't consider that as well. You know, I might, if I'm thinking, I want to trigger, I basically need to trigger her healing ultimate, and then I need to use my ultimate after that. That's kind of the ideal play, but it depends. I mean, you wait for that, you're waiting too long. So honestly, overall, I think it's a really, really good ultimate. It gives us a great start to this team fight. Let's check it out. Missed it a little bit, but we got it. We need this healer. But yeah, it is risky though. It started to get risky when she fell down like that. But we can review it, you know. Yeah, so he knocked us down, right? So that could have been avoided if we would have done the other strategy of like being up here, and then I probably would have been able to kill the healer first, or she uses her getaway move or whatever. Yeah. So that's a good example of like how that actually could have panned out for us better. You know, he still could have technically hit us with the slow, but he wouldn't have already been shooting at us like he was in this situation. So we got that done. Now we darted forward. We got half of her health, but then he's kind of blocking us. And then this situation is dangerous now because we're out in front. Like, we're out in front of our team, so it's true. We really don't have a lot of options here. So basically our best choice is to see this, I guess. I don't even know. It's not that good, though. But just going to go full force and hope that our team gets us. We'll review it. It might have worked out. But yeah, we're basically as good as dead. And once we get to this point, but we might kill her. So then we kill this one and a healer for our life, which is not that bad of a trade. But she got out completely. That's the thing about this one. The White Fox, she hasn't used this recently, right? So we know she has the teleport. So that's like, we need to always play with that in mind, because it's one of the, it's a tough lesson to learn that like everything we want to do to White Fox, we can't, because she'll use the teleport. And she also has the Fox form as well, which gives her like quite a bit of healing. So that can be a useful tool as well. But the teleport is just a big, big deal. So that's like why I would have kind of was leaning towards, not only were we risking our life, but like, I need to find another target. She was almost in range. Probably couldn't have killed her, but we could have pressured her. But anyway. And we also could have just played to be alive. Just take that one kill. Take the chance for the pressure. Keep pelting it into Venom if he was still there. I don't remember. Alright, so that was our person. Let's see how that happened. She got bombed by the Squirrel Girl, basically. Squirrel Girl was going on this spot. Yeah, that's too bad. Yeah, my advice is to like never care. When you see your teammates make like big mistakes, like why are you know, I'm playing better than you guys. Why are you guys just like hanging around here and doing the wrong thing? Like, because it might be true, but like if we want to rank up, we basically want to rank up, and then we will never see these players again. Like that's the goal, right? So while I'm in the lobby with them, like I want to surpass the lobby as quick as possible. So it's like I don't want to get bogged down in like trying to teach them how to play the game better, unless I'm gonna like give actual helpful voice comms in the match. And that's more of like being smart rather than trying to put people down, right?